Hello and welcome. This is Melskiner, and we're back with some more Into the Breach. And we're doing quite well here. I'm kind of on an achievement run with this particular squad, and it has gone well. As a matter of fact, I've managed to get all of their achievements. Something kind of surprised me that we were able to pull off, and that's all we really needed to do. But I'm already in progress of doing a couple other achievements. So the main ones I'm trying to go for right now is I'm trying to go for this one and this one. This one requires you to power no weapon modifications. And this one requires you to not swap around any pilots or weapons, adding new ones, I should say, onto your squad. And you have to do that for 3 corporate islands. We're through the second island, if I recall correctly, so hopefully we can do that. I also have the possibility, if I can get through 4 corporate islands and win, to finish up this achievement as well. And if we get enough perfect islands, we could get here, or if we get enough civilian save, we could get this one. I don't think we're going to get these ones done in this run. So that's what we're going to strive for at the very least. So we have one more place to go. Let's see where we want to go. And I want to try and get a perfect island here. So defend the artillery support and protect the coal plant. Well, that sounds a pretty easy one to do. So that's what we're going to go for. Okay. Fortunately, the coal plant's kind of up on the front lines, but hopefully we can do something to stop the damage here. I'll put this guy kind of roughly in the middle. Okay. We've already done our pacifist run, so I don't have to worry about killing enemies. I might have to freeze that guy because I don't know if there's another way I'm going to be able to get his damage off. But you know what? I say that. They just given me away. So, in this case, we reflect his damage. He'll kill his own guy. I don't have a freeze target, though, if I do that. In this case, I think we use the tank to shoot here. And I guess if I move here, we could use the artillery strike on this dude. So we'll do that, taking him out. And as I said, I don't have a freeze target at this moment, so we could freeze the artillery piece to protect it, which is not necessarily a bad call, honestly. Sure. We'll do that. Means we can't use him, but he only moves one anyway. It's probably going to be difficult to use. We're going to have one enemy spawn out here. Okay, so they're going after him. So that damage is meaningless, what they just put on me. But we could easily stop the damage that's coming here just by doing this. And then here, we just hit this guy in the face. Make his attack go somewhere else, and then you just thaw yourself out, more or less. And there we go. Oh, you have an action as well. Well, we can't do anything with you because you don't have the ability to repair, so it looks like we're done then. So you miss. You miss. Block again. Now we're starting to have a little bit more of a problem dealing with the enemy. Okay, that attack I really don't care about. We can just ignore that one. They're practically killing themselves here. Okay, well, I can't take that much damage. So let's think about who we want to freeze first. This damage won't do anything. We can kill this guy. And I don't care about this damage. So I will... And this damage won't do anything to me either. I don't want to keep taking damage every turn, though, from the spawn-in. But I don't think there's really a better move for me than to do what I'm about to do. Okay, well, I have to do something with my my mirror tank here. I could shoot this guy, but that would just make this guy get knocked out of the ice. So if I shoot that guy, the same thing would happen because you get knocked down one. Wow, I really don't have a good move here, do I? Okay, well, that's pretty much where we're at then, I guess, is we don't really have a good move. So, if that's the case, I think we just shoot our own guy out of his ice so that we can use him for next turn. And yet again, we don't have an action here, so... So that attack breaks him out of the ice. That is deflected. That is deflected. And then the spawn in is going to make us take 1 more damage. We are going to have to move off here, but that shouldn't be too hard. Unless they body me up like they just did. Oh, the spawn in's not going to happen anyway. So... not really anything I can do with this artillery piece. This is easy enough. We just kill that guy. This is easy enough. We just kill that guy. And we can just freeze this guy, I guess. And the artillery piece really doesn't have a move, but you can move there. Sure, what the hell. Alright. Another one done here. And now we have to just protect the corporate headquarters, I believe. And we back up to a full power grid. So it works out in the end. Okay, so what are our objectives? We have to destroy the beetle leader, never face the beetle leader, so this is going to be new for me, and then protect the corporate headquarters, pretty much the thing we've always had to do. Okay, well, you know what? He's probably going to not be able to be killed by water. I think we just freeze him early on, though, and we'll be fine. So you go there, and you go there. I think that's what we're going to do. We've got a lot of movement with my squad now that we've upgraded them. Oh, he can go over water? Interesting. But we're just going to freeze his ass, so it won't matter. Okay. Yeah, get rid of that. Unfortunately, I don't have a great move here. I think the best move is to move up and kill this guy. I guess I should break this guy out of the ice. The safest way I can do that is by moving here, because if I move here, I shoot stuff. If I move here... Well, I could do that shot now, I guess, but then we'd light this guy on fire, which is not ideal. So, yeah, this is the best place to move. It does kind of box me in, though, which I'm not that big of a fan of, but... Okay, then we move here, we block this attack, and we kill this guy. Takes care of that. Now we only have 2 enemy to worry about after this guy spawns in. He's going to tie me up there. We can reflect his damage, so it doesn't matter anymore. I could step here and freeze this guy. We would stop the spawn, and it would endanger the unit that I have there. Yeah, but we'd freeze ourselves, so we wouldn't actually take any damage. That would work out just fine. Here, I don't really have a move other than to do that, and then this is just going to be a positioning move. I could break my guy out of the ice, but that's going to happen anyway when the guy tries to emerge, so... I could kill this guy by knocking my own guy into him, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, we do take power grid damage, so it's not really a smart move. All right. He's going to attempt to do that. This guy's, you know, not really that much of a threat. We can continue to take this damage, and this guy we can just shoot. So, yeah, we can stop a good chunk of the spawn-ins here. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. And then, yeah, we just sit on the spawner, stopping a guy from spawn in. No matter what spawns here, I think we can take care of it. You know what? Why don't we shoot our ice gun? That saves us the damage. There we go. Yeah, alright, so we should be able to take care of this guy, no problem. I can't kill him, so let's just freeze him. Yeah, alright. I mean, I guess I could have repaired. I didn't think to do that. I don't know if there's an achievement for that, but... Alright, we're starting to cruise here. Oh, I didn't kill the beetle leader. Okay, my bad. And I just screwed myself out of Perfect Island, too. Whoops. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I should have... and I could have, because I... Well, you know what? It's, you know, it is what it is. That was a little bit of a lapse in thinking, but... Alright, well, we've got a full power grid, so let's just get some reactor cores here. They're going to be valuable later on. Okay, so 1 here for the health, and 1 here for the health. And I can use this power later anyway. I really wish I hadn't screwed that up, but destroying that beetle leader would have been difficult anyway because of the fact that I only have 1 unit that can do, well, 2 units that can do damage. They can't do a lot of damage, so... I mean, it was doable, but I would have had to focus 2 units on him, and it would have been a lot harder to get through the rest of the stuff. So that's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking with it. All right, let's move on to our third island. And at this point, I think we're just going to go for what I think will be the easiest choice for me. So, okay. If I were totally honest with you, I think it'd be this group. The beetles are going to be a problem, but over here, the guy that goes in and out of the ground, I think would be even more problematic. I don't know how freezing them works. So let's go this route. So now all we have to do is get through 3 islands. This is our 3rd island. So once we get through the 3rd island and we are onto the 4th one, well, we've already gotten the achievements as far as I understand. So then we'd be able to put in pilots. We'd be able to get weapon upgrades and things. So, okay. Well, they're going to make me go to a high threat. So, freeze and defend both robots. Well, I can freeze already. And then protect the robotics lab. Well, we'll have to do this one anyway, so let's just do it. I can freeze both the guys on turn 1, so that's not too much of a problem. Guess I'll put you roughly in the middle. We'll put you over here, I guess. Put you in the back. I don't know if that was a good loadout or not, but make it happen. We got a pod. Might be able to get to that depending on how the enemy decides to move. Okay. So these 2 are going to cause me a lot of problems. I can't kill this guy. So in this case, the best move here is to freeze that dude. I'm not going to be able to stop this damage. No, I won't be able to. Because I have to stop all of the incoming. So this is the best I can do here. If I'd been able to move even just 1 more space, we'd be fine. Guess that was the bad placement on my part. So we shove this guy to prevent him from doing damage there. And then we move here. We reverse this guy's attack because he's going to do a ton of power grid damage. This guy may kill the other guy as well, which works out for me. Okay, so now I have a choice here. I freeze the robot, which is going to do power grid damage, and take out the robotics lab. Or we let this attack happen. I don't know if the time pod's going to get destroyed here. But we freeze this guy now, I think is what we're going to have to do here. Because it stops his damage. So we're just going to have to take this. Hopefully that does not destroy the pod, because that would upset me. Oh, I actually messed up that move, I guess. Alright, well, I should have looked at the attack order, and I didn't. That's my bad. Okay, so this attack is harmless. We should be able to stop this attack from happening while still getting the pod here. So, boot this guy off. We don't want to reverse his direction, but we definitely have to stop this from happening. So, that. Probably the better move here is to free my guy. And then, freeze him. So. Okay. So I took a power grid damage that I may, may have been able to avoid there, but that's okay. I don't know if I really could have, to be totally honest with you. See, I didn't even think we could take advantage of these guys to help with the pacifist run. But, it doesn't matter now. Okay, we need to kill this guy, preferably at some point. But at this moment, I think we just freeze this guy here. Stops his attack. And, honestly, we don't have to kill guys if we just continue to freeze. So break him out of the ice. So we can move him over. That dude. And, fortunately, we can't get much of anywhere, but we can get here, I guess. Okay. Frozen most of the enemies. Alright, well, I think we just do the same thing we have been doing. Is to break him out of the ice and then have him come over and freeze this guy for us. The only real threatening enemy, we can what the hell, freeze that guy too. And then my mirror guy doesn't have anything to do. Okay, we protected the robotics lab too. Yeah, the biggest problem with this particular group is just if you have to kill Vec, if that's your objective, it's very hard. But if all you're trying to do is stop them from doing damage, it's not too bad. A fire beam, I don't think we've ever seen this, and the squad you'd think would have it, which would have been, the fire behemoths, they didn't have it, so. Fortunately, again, we can't use it yet. So we have two reactor core. Did I not spend one that I could have? Well, in this case, I can only really use one, so we'll use that on movement. And for the meantime, we're just going to try and get through this third island without doing anything else. So I really do want to get a perfect island, but this is such a hard group to do that with. Spend the robots. I mean, we could do that maybe. Let's do this one. Protect the power generator. It's a nice, easy one. We're trying to do... Okay, so these guys start off frozen. We've seen that before. Guess we just put us kind of in the middle. You back. And you're blocking the power generator for us too, which thankfully is in the rear. Okay, so we just have to keep freezing guys, really. Well, we can't kill dudes. I mean, these guys only have 1 health, so it's not hard to kill them. Oop. I could hit this guy just to thaw him out and then freeze him. Oh, no, that wouldn't be a good idea because we'd knock him. Yeah, let's just kill this guy. Like, I don't know if I can freeze guys, if they're already frozen. So I guess in this case, we're just going to try and get a little bit better positioning, perhaps, for next turn. If they're only going to thaw out 2 at a time, then I can handle them just fine. Yeah, this guy we can kill. Spin him around. I move here, that's going to be the better one. Except I'd knock into my own guy, wouldn't I? Okay, positioning probably could have been a little bit better, but we should be able to move this way. There we go. Okay, he's taken out. And then we just freeze the other dude. Okay. Or thaw out. So come over. Kill this guy. Over. Break this guy out of the ice. Then use him. Freeze the other dude. Okay. There's only one guy that hasn't thawed out yet or gotten out. And it's Mech, which only has 1 health. So just so I don't, you know, knock myself into the ice on accident. I guess we'll do that, and then that's that. Very easy, very easy. I mean, we're starting to get to that point where I just like, I've got this. As long as our objectives are things that I think I can easily do. I mean, this is not too bad of a squad. It just, they have certain weaknesses that you have to take into account. Okay, well, I don't know where I'm going to go next, but this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mechs signing out.